So I'm going to tell you my story. And my story is someone asked me about creating a new paradigm for regulatory compliance at Science 37 and changing the regulatory paradigm so that we can bring drugs to market faster and reduce any regulatory barriers that we have. And so I told the story and I said, it's kind of a paradox because we're doing all this innovation at Science 37 and we're trying to get to patients faster and get a wider swath, a greater diverse cut of patients and get them into our trials faster and to stay on for longer. And we're doing all those innovative things in that way. But when it comes to compliance, we've got to follow the rules. And example that I use is about Picasso. So Picasso was this incredibly famous and talented artist, okay? He was classically trained as a painter. He had a lot of gifts. When he was 9 years old, his father was like, no, we have to get you into art school because you're really obviously very talented. So he was classically trained. He was excellent. And if you look at his early work, his technical expertise was amazing, right? He was this amazing painter. He was classically trained in art school in Spain, and he painted inside the lines, and he became a master of a classically trained painter. And then after he mastered that, there was no place else to go. So he created a new way to paint, and it was called Cubism. No one had ever done that in the arts before. No one had ever painted that way before. But first, he painted inside the lines, and then he painted outside the lines. So once he became a master of painting inside the lines, then he created a new way to paint outside of the lines. And that's a little bit about what we have to do at Science 37. We got to get a seat at the table with the regulators, and we're going to paint inside the lines. And we're going to do that in the most excellent fashion that we can, to the highest quality standards. And then once we have a seat at the table and we've proven that we are masters and we can paint inside the lines, then we're going to paint outside of the lines. And we're going to create a new paradigm.